Right, so final question, Hannah. When you picture the finish line, what do you hope you'll feel?
Oh, this is going to make me cry as well. Crewing is following your run around the race. There's lots of aid stations on the race, and some of those aid stations you are allowed a crew member into that aid station. And as chief crew member, I'm the nominated person that goes into that aid station. I'll take along like some gels, some food, a change of clothes, a change of shoes if he might need it, into those aid stations, and really whatever he needs in the aid station, I kind of just help him out with. There is also lots of other crew members that are coming along for the ride. They're like Darren's cheerleading squad, to be completely honest. I'll see him come into the aid stations, I'll see him go out of the aid stations and just cheer him on.
I think it's such a good reflection of like this group of friends and like these people who, you know, we've all known each other for a few years, and we just all have been kind of drawn together by loving trail running and the outdoors more generally. And so, you know, getting to spend 20, 30 hours traveling around a mountain together just to cheer one of your best mates on, like, it's just great fun.
So I first got into running about 10 years ago when I moved to Manchester, and I was sort of looking for a community or something to do. So I'd started running around the city centre, and very quickly after that started a running community in the city centre. So we used to run around the city but try and find green areas, and then I really wanted to see, you know, what it was like to run a long distance. So I done my first ultra probably about 7 months into running, and basically from there I've really been massively engaged by running as a sport and a way to push yourself, but also a way of finding community. And I just find generally people in outdoor sports rather than just running only are generally more open and really, really encouraging. So the TDS is a 148 kilometre route with about 9,400, 9,300 metres climb. It starts in Cormaillard, goes to Bourg Sainte-Marie, then you go to Beaufort, and then you're heading back to Chamonix via Contamine.
So last year he did the race in about 34 and a half hours, but he had a bit of a sicky spell in the middle. He was in the Beaufort aid station for around 2 hours, just trying to get some food in, cool down before he went out again. We've had a look at the course and his time from last year and how his training block has gone, and he's, I would say, in a much better place fitness wise this year, and I've got those timings for each aid station, so we've got a bit of, I guess, gauge of when he's going to come through the aid station. But to be honest, it's such a long race, anything can happen, and I honestly just think that Darren will be happy to finish the race. For years and years, Darren never had crew during these races, and he was never really interested in having people crew him during the races. But when he did UTMB back in, I think it was 2023, I just said to him, like, look, I can get a supporter bus pass and I can come into the aid stations. And he, I don't know if it was reluctantly, but maybe reluctantly, and maybe I forced him a little bit, said yes and agreed to it. And I think since then, that's really changed his opinion on having crew and support during a race. And I'm really just there to kind of give him what he needs and maybe speed up that aid station process a little bit. But I think having somebody to look forward to seeing at the aid station for him is like a real boost. You can go through like all of these lows and highs during a race, and if you're going through a real low, but you know, I'm coming into the 90k aid station and Hannah's going to be there and all of my friends are going to be there, like I think that just gives you an extra boost.
So I think crewing demands unwavering positivity, really, because as much as I feel prepared for TDS, I've done the training, I mean, I've done the route before, knowing that I'm going to have people there that even if I'm having an ebb, that I'll be able to boost me and sort of spur me on. I think really I'm just wanting to like feed off of their psyche and let them spur me on as much as I'm trying to spur myself on as well. TDS this year, I want to push myself a wee bit more, just because I'd been injured for so long last year. I really want to, you know, just have that good one continuous push on the trail, on TDS, and give it my all. No matter what that looks like, I mean, it's a long race, anything can happen, but I just want to, you know, go out there, know that I've done the training, and have a good day.
Darren has he came and met me in a field once in the middle of a race when it was the middle of January. It was pitch black, covered in snow, and you know, like, those are the bits that you remember from races, just like seeing people that show up just to show up, you know, and support you through these dark moments. It's just a great part of the sport, and one of the things that I really love about it is the community, and so to kind of be able to play a role in that, it's exciting.
I think people want to travel here and support Darren as their way of giving back to him for the community that he's created. He's given us all so much, and we've all found each other, and we're all such good friends and really joined together by our love of running. And I think everybody just wouldn't miss it for the world, to be honest, to see him do this amazing race and just be a tiny part of it.
Les volontaires.
No Sarnies required. A little headbutt. The affection was in there. Yeah. The thought was there. That was cute. Oh, he was happy. Good. Yeah, he was looking so fresh. Yeah. Yeah. invigorated.
What time did he come through? Who won?
5:25, I think.
25.
Yes!
People don't see all the preparation that goes into it. So I'll carry a lot of kind of nutrition and a change of clothes and that kind of thing for Darren, and all of these things that he might need during the race. And if I don't get to that aid station and he's given me something that he really needs, I don't think I'd forgive myself, to be completely honest.
Yes, I think Darren's going to beat us into the aid station. If you see him going in, can you just tell him that we're right behind him and we'll only be a couple of minutes, just so he's not flopping if we're not there? I feel so bad.
Is this his first big stop, isn't it? So
Yeah, I think I've got all his stuff. Not all of it, but I reckon he'll have enough. Yeah, but imagine if we miss him.
We won't miss it. Because
he needs
his
the fuel
stuff.
too much. I think he'd want to fuel with what we're
It'd be
doing.
more valuable to wait for the fuel than it would be
Yeah.
to run without it.
Oh, he's ringing me. Oh my god.
Answer. 2 minutes. Or just be honest.
Hello?
For me, I'm actually not too bothered about being crewed in terms of, someone filling my bottles or someone bringing me, an ice lolly, which would probably be nice when I'm heading up that big climb in Borg-Sommery. But there's a sort of magnetism to going from aid station to aid station, knowing that there's going to be people there that are there to support you and are very psyched to see you. So I always think when you've got a crew, it helps sort of reinforce positivity as you're going round the race, and especially having Hannah there as a partner. All the sort of community stuff I've done with running, I'd done sort of solo until me and Hannah got together, and since Hannah's been there for me, we've been able to share that sort of experience, which has been really nice. So having Hannah there as sort of chief crew is really important to me, because she knows me very well, and even if I've got a brave face on and I'm smiling and all that, she'll be able to look into my eyes and tell that I'm actually suffering a bit, because the racing's one part, but as I said, like sort of that community belonging, seeing those people really, really matters to me, and it's a massive boost when you're out there.
We're 4 minutes away. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Just chuck the stuff at me when you're running. If that's
Okay,
alright.
yeah, of course.
I'm actually going to leave, so if you get me on the other side,
Okay, fine.
so just like throw the stuff at me where the crowd is.
What do you need?
Just give me the nutrition. I've completely run out.
Okay,
Perfect. I just had it just before the mind, but
water,
if you can do that,
bottles,
Is it going to be on the
bottles,
right or the
water,
left?
anything like that?
I'm going to film on now.
Okay,
I'm here, so as well.
alright, okay. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.
Bye.
You're going to have to run 500 metres. So you'll be running for 2.5 minutes. With that bag.
With that bag.
Yeah, Jamie.
With 10 kilos.
He's got to get it. Is that him at the bottom there?
Yeah, there they are. I can see them all. Can we get out?
Run.
There she is. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
Crewing is definitely its own kind of race. Prior to UTMB in 2023, I had never crewed a race before, never crewed Darren on a race, never crewed a friend on a race. So I really was going into crewing and sporting a little bit blind, to be honest, and didn't really know what to expect. You've got to figure out so much. Like, the race is really, really difficult. Obviously, you've got to run this super long distance, but When you're trying to figure out how to crew, you've got to figure out which bus you need to get on, timings, where have I got to go, and what if I can't get on the bus, or what if I miss the bus, and what do I need to take? And you're always worried, like, what if I've forgotten something, or what if you need something? And it is definitely its own challenge in its own kind of regard, to be completely honest.
Anything you need when we see you next?
No.
No?
Be more
Be
timely.
there. Be on time.
Be more timely. And we'll be on to a winner, but this is going to be a slow section, so.
Yeah. What have you got coming now?
Up to Cormac de Rosalind, 1900 metres. Nice and slow and steady.
Happy? Got everything?
Yeah. How much does the hummus cost?
Just one kiss.
Yeah, there we go.
Should I tell you the bus timing? Just feel it all. Just feel it all, baby. I know. It's such a big deal.
So good. Don't worry, honestly.
It just feels so...
Down.
You just don't want to back down.
Down.
You're not, Hannah.
No one's letting anyone down.
It's how is it stupid?
No one's letting anyone down, alright?
There was no bus there. I know. It'd be worse if we didn't get this until the 7 a.m. bus.
I had a nice nap, everything was great.
And then you had a great.
Yeah. You know when they said what's harder, running the race or crewing the race? That's fucking hard.
What's the situation with the bus for the next one?
So next we go to Cormac de Rosalind, and then we go to Beaufort. Yeah.
I know it's that a bit of a while. It'll be like later on today.
He won't be there until like 3-4 o'clock, I think, at the earliest. So we've got quite a while now. Should we go now? It's outside the aid station.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
We could just go.
should we crack on?
Might as well just go somewhere instead.
Yeah.
I decided to come out here and help crew just because Darren's obviously given me so much in terms of a community and a space to feel part of a group. And yeah, the opportunity to come out here to the beautiful mountains with a group of people who I really love spending time with is obviously something I would never decline.
What drew me to ultras was essentially just trying to find, I suppose, my limit. Like the first ultra I done, I actually done with a friend in the Peak District. We both done it together, and then we ended up actually going to Gran Canaria and doing Trans Gran Canaria, which is like 120k. What drew me to TDS after that is just constantly evolving and wanting to push myself further. I did do TDS last year after being injured for about 6 months, so I really wanted to do TDS this year with like a sort of clean bill of health leading up to it, and also I've done quite a lot of racing this year, so this will be the one that sort of ends the season for me, I think.
He's on between 28 and 30 hours at the minute, so 29 would be amazing. Oh my god, he would be so happy. And he'll be happy with anything, like to finish and have a good, he just wants to have a good race, so finishing in a better way than last year he'll be happy with, but like 29 hours would be insane.
Oh my gosh, that's such a hard question. 3 words to describe him. Oh my gosh. I would say positive, selfless, and I'd just say amazing, to be honest.
Yeah. Born to run, born to ride, keep on flying till my hands touch the sky. Born to be wild and free, keep on going, yeah, there's no stopping me. Go Darren!
What do you think Darren has given to others through running?
Oh my gosh. Darren, I'm gonna get really emotional, this is when I cry. I think through creating the community, Darren has brought so many people together from so many different walks of life, and none of us, I don't think, would have done half of the crazy races that we've done if it weren't for not only each other, but Darren setting up the community and bringing us all together in the first place. And I think crewing Darren on these races is really our way of kind of giving back to Darren.
Over the past few years, I've seen my journey and distance go 50 to the 100k, and I don't think I would have done that without Darren or the community. Everyone shares their kind of passion for running, and it's quite motivating to see others around you push those boundaries and distances that's made me to kind of push on.
Yeah, it's really lovely to be able to give back to someone who's helped me on my running journey and motivated and inspired me and made me feel included. I feel like it's the least I could do to show a token of my gratitude for everything that Darren has done for me and for the whole running community that he's created. Honestly, like, this group of people is so special, so I'm just really, really grateful and happy to be here.
Six down. Position in life. S. Begins with S, ends in S.
Status.
Status. Yeah. Right. Nor about you are an encyclopedia.
What stands out most from TDS last year? I would say him coming into the Beaufort aid station and just not being in a great way at all. Like, I'm quite lucky in that when I've crewed Darren on races previously, he's very good at being okay all of the time. Even if he isn't okay, he'll never let me see that side of him. But last year he came into the aid station and just wasn't in a good way at all. And I've never really had to deal with that side of him before, which was really, really difficult. And every fibre of my being wanted to tell him to stop the race because I was so worried about him. But we got him sorted, we got him out the door again, which was great. But apart from that, that being a standout moment, definitely finishing the race and just seeing him cross the finish line, there's just nothing like it, to be honest. Seeing the person that you love most in the world and has really been my rock and my kind of entrance into running, and he's given me so much, there is just absolutely nothing like seeing him cross that finish line.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. Just
You feel okay?
yeah, it was hot, so just slowed down.
Good. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
What do you
Don't know if
need?
anyone wants to join me in the toilet, you know. Film anything. Nah, I'm gonna take my drop bag in, and I'm gonna wipe myself down and all that.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you want to
just
take
refresh.
socks or anything in with you?
Honestly, I really don't want to take the shoes off because everything's perfect.
Keep the shoes
Everything's
on.
in the place.
Yeah, he feels good. I think the heat's just slowing him down a little bit. So I think this is a major aid station, 90k. Get some proper food in him, so he's going to have a little bit of pasta, reset a little bit because he's just been eating gels so far. What are we? We're like, I don't even know how many hours in now, but 90k, pretty much only gels. So good to get some proper food, more hydration in him before he goes out into the night shift again, hopefully. But he's feeling good, which is exciting. Last year he came into here about 7:20. So I think getting in here at 5:15 is like just a massive boost for him, and we spent pretty much 2 hours in here just trying to get him out again. So I think if he can get in and out of here in like a good time, it's just going to be a really good boost for him into the night.
I'm not a very anxious person, but when I'm racing, you just put one foot in front of the other. It's really, I think once you start the race, it's quite simple. But actually crewing, I get more anxious about crewing if I get something wrong and how it would impact someone else's race than I do about my own racing, if you like, because that's within my control. It's all in my head. My legs are doing the work. Whereas when you're crewing someone else, you put your best foot forward, but you're always questioning whether or not you've got it right. Whereas on a race, you roll with the punches essentially, and what happens happens.
What do you want water-wise? Like, do you want carb mix in a water?
Yes, please.
Electrolytes?
Can I get an electrolyte for this actually? Oh no, actually no. Yeah, just an electrolyte in one and then a carb mix in one. Yeah, much better than last year. Like, by this point, I wasn't here first of all, and then when I was sat here I was eating one of these bits of pasta at a time, very slowly for 2 hours until my stomach lining came back, and then I was like, I'll go out and see how it goes, and then one gel an hour to the end of the race, so I should be in much better condition this time.
Was everyone outside cheering you?
Yeah.
Next time we'll see you, you'll be So close to the finish.
Yeah. 3 climbs left.
Yeah. Last push.
Like, just do my mental maths.
Yeah.
Pretty weak at this moment, so I'm just going to like
Yeah.
shout at you.
So just taking it for 7 hours. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
See if
Yeah,
you can
7
have
hours.
time.
Anything else?
No, that's all good.
No more food.
No, but I'm going to drink that. I'm just going to walk and drink that.
Yeah.
On the way out. Cheers. Love you. Bye.
I'm proud of you.
Yes.
See you later.
No, do not move.
Oh my god. Ooh, that was a relief.
I think it's kind of like the ethos of trail running and what makes it such a great sport. You know, obviously I want Darren to do incredibly well, but like this experience is very much part of what being into trail and ultra is about. And you know, it's a big part of the reason why we all want to come out here, is just to like soak up some of the energy of being involved in the race without necessarily like doing it ourselves, you know.
I hope Hannah and the crew have firstly a very positive experience, and hopefully, you know, I'm positive throughout and I'm flying round and there's no issues. But I'm hoping Hannah and the crew get, you know, a bit of an insight into me when I'm running it, the psychology of it. And to be honest, like, every single person on the crew is going to have credit for me to, you know, go through a couple of nights for them. So yeah, more than anything, I think, again, it's just they're given to me, so I'll be giving back, and hopefully that's what they get out of me in the future.
Piece of editing machine.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Oh,
Not quite the one we had this morning though.
I mean, for vending machine, machine pizza, I ain't bad.
Sourdough base.
One cannot complain.
Yeah. I've never crewed an event like this before, but I can only imagine the lows and the tough bits that people face running through the night, trying to get the fueling right, problems with like the weather and your kit and your equipment. So if we can provide anything to support him in making that journey a little bit more comfortable, then hopefully, yeah, it is more than just about the runner, and it's all about the community and all the things that we can do to help, hopefully.
Hello.
How's it going?
How are you?
Yeah, not bad. I'm just going to sit down and just drink for a Coke, I think. Yeah. My legs aren't. There's chafing places I don't want to tell you about. Do you know what I mean? There's all sorts going on, but I'm going to get it done, and yeah, do you know what I mean? I would say I'm using my arms more than my legs at this point, which is a wee bit of a weird one, but 3 climbs left, so like, I'll be using my arms a lot for the 3 climbs, and then my legs will come back.
Exactly.
And I'll be fine.
It's really, really difficult to look at a dot on a map that is 100 miles, 150 kilometres, 100k, however long it is. Look at that dot on the map and know that that's your partner, and they're running through the night in the Alps or wherever in the world that it may be, and just know that they're out there by themselves. There's sleepless nights that you go through, and there's worry like, what are they going to need in the aid station? But I think ultra running can be dangerous, you know? People do get themselves into tricky spots, and I think worrying that that will happen to Darren and I'd never be able to forgive myself, I think that is definitely like a really dark place that my mind goes to when he does do these races.
Right. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning at the finish.
Yes.
So Darren's just left us at the 122k mark. We're at Les Contamines. Things have changed a little bit. He's feeling it in his legs. He said he's using his arms more than his legs at the minute, but he's made a little friend, which is nice. So they're going to do the last few climbs together, hopefully finish it together, hopefully keep spirits high. The weather's changed a bit as well, so it's cold, it's wet. He's got his waterproofs on, waterproof trousers he said he had to put on at the top as well because it was a bit breezy, but hopefully the rain holds off and he's all right to the finish now.
So when I picture the finish line, I can see the arch in the centre of Chamonix, but I'm actually imagining my crew, having them sort of lining the sides as I'm running towards that arch, for me, is a sort of real moment of achievement and completion, and, you know, just seeing those people that have supported me on the way around, and who I do a lot of my running with anyway, it's just massive. But it's probably, if things go to plan, it might even just be them at the finishing gantry, to be honest, because they'll be finishing quite early in the morning. But to be honest, it'll be just as special having my crew there.
There is no better feeling than seeing, oh my gosh, I'm trying not to cry, the person that you love. He's trained for so long to do this race, and it's been such like a big part of his life. He's given me so much joy and like community, and all of my closest friends are here, and we get to be such a small part of getting him over the finish line, and pure joy and love and gratitude for like everything that he's given to me and given to the community as well. And just, yeah, there is absolutely nothing better than seeing the person you love the most cross the finish line.
No iron brew?
No iron brew.
Very disappointing.
I know.
Late nights with the same thoughts racing. I'll be good one day, you just wait and see. I'ma smile through every storm, keep leaning on this hope. Cause I was 15 minutes from the grave. They said I was done, but I just don't play that. Think I need saving, something I can lean on. Yeah, I really, really think I just begun. No, I ain't done.
Where's the nutrition?
Oh!
It sounds, mate, honestly.